Hi, my name is Brendan Crawley and I'm Head of Mathematics at St John's Grammar School. This video is, as it says in the title, about the pathways through senior school mathematics. A little bit different from other subject information videos because, of course, mathematics is compulsory, but nevertheless, there's a lot of information that you need in order to make the correct choices. This is the main diagram of all the pathways that we'll be discussing a bit later on. But before we go into the complexities here, we'll just discuss some general things. You need to really think about the end point of each pathway first. So you've got to have a goal, and so that you know where to head and what choices that you need to make. So some general points. Every year, a 12 maths course is accepted for university entrance. So that's not a concern. Courses do scale differently though. When you're calculating your ATARs, you have to consider that. It's not so significant at the higher grade bands. So you'll see high grades at general mathematics still attracting very high ATARs. Connected to the first point, really, about all courses being accepted into university, is the fact that they all have 30% exam. That was to make that fairer. But the differences between the essentials and general courses is they do cover less topics in their exam, but on the other side they have more investigations, so that will tend to suit certain types of students more. Another thing I'll mention a couple of times probably is that Year 12 specialist mathematics can only be studied alongside mathematical methods. In effect, it is an elective. So if we just have a quick look at the comparison between all those math courses, the Year 12 Specialist Maths would be recommended for engineering and sciences, and it must, as I said before, be studied with mathematical methods. That's just general advice at the moment. The university entrances and their prerequisites change all the time, but in general, you're going to need this kind of mathematics for studying engineering and sciences such as physics. The Year 12 Mathematical Methods is also a high level of mathematics along with the specialist mathematics, and it's the prerequisite that you'll see most often in the university guidebooks. And it really only covers two main areas, calculus and statistics. The Year 12 General Mathematics is an excellent course that focuses on applications. There are, as I said earlier, more investigations than the previously mentioned courses, but there is less examinable content, which is an advantage. The Year 12 Essentials course concentrates more on numeracy. You'd need to achieve a high grade for it to be useful in your ATAR, but it can again contribute very favourably. So back to the pathways diagram, and to start off with, we'll discuss the pathway through to mathematical methods. And it's probably quite obvious. You start off studying Year 9 mathematics, then you go into Year 10. Year 10 is really a key year for deciding what you want to do. This course will contain mathematics topics that are appropriate for both pre-methods and the general pathways, and this would be made really explicit in the assessments to help students decide what they want to do going on into the future. So if you wanted to study Year 11 mathematics, which is its SACE name, then you would go along this pathway, and then of course onto math methods here. We can see that there's an additional elective, and that's the one that you would need to take if you were going to if you wanted to study Year 12 Specialist Mathematics. There is a pre-specialist course in Year 11. The pathway is fairly obvious again into general mathematics, and you can see there we've put there a prerequisite of a B plus as a general guideline as what you'd need to be successful at the general mathematics course in year 12. Quite high because the standard of the year 12 course is high. As a result of that, what we actually suggest is perhaps a more favourable pathway is this green pathway here. So you really can benefit from studying more mathematics earlier on. It will tend to make you a better mathematician when you come to year 12 and need to be able to cope with the algebra. The essentials pathway, the default, if you like, is again there. Again, the essentials course. It's all to do with the fact that they're university entrance. You'd need quite a high grade essential mathematics to be very successful here. So once again, a slightly more desirable pathway might be this. It's difficult to plan for this, but if you ended up going along that route, you could expect to do well at the Essentials Mathematics course, and you can see you probably only need a C grade to get onto that course and know that you could do well. So that's generally it regarding the pathways. I really hope this has been useful. Of course, you can pause the video and check it very carefully through. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Probably my email address is the best way to go first, but I'm always happy to call you back. Yeah, hope this has been helpful. Thanks very much. Bye.